Invocation prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudaraye. नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. Hare Krishna. So today we are going to discuss about the sloka, Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, 27 sloka. So please repeat after me. Let me share my screen. रजस्तम प्रकृतियः समशील भजन्ति वै पितृभूत प्रजेसाधिन् श्रियैश्वर्य प्रजेप्स्यवः. रजस्तम प्रकृतयः समशील भजन्ति वै पितृभूत प्रजेसाधिन् श्रियैश्वर्य प्रजेप्स्यवः. रजस्तम प्रकृतयः समशील भजन्ति वै पितृभूत प्रजेसाधिन् श्रियैश्वर्य प्रजेप्स्यवः. Krishna, if anybody wanted to recite, please go ahead. Okay. Word to word meaning. Raja, the mode of passion. Tama, the mode of ignorance. Prakriyataha, of that mentality. Samasila, of the same categories. Bhajanti, do worship. Vai, actually. Pitru, the forefathers. Bhuta, other living beings. Prajesadhin, controls of cosmic administration. Controllers of cosmic administration. Sriya, enrichment. Aishwarya, wealth and power. Praja, progeny. Ipshavaha, so desiring. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Those who are in the mode of passion and ignorance worship those in the same category, namely the forefathers, other living beings, and the demigods who are in charge of cosmic activities. For they are urged by a desire to be materially benefited with women, wealth, power, and progeny. But there is no need to worship demigods of whatsoever category if one is serious about going back to Godhead. In the Bhagavad Gita 7.20 to 23, it is clearly said that those who are mad after material enjoyment approach the different demigods for temporary benefits, which are meant for men with a pure fund of knowledge. We should never desire to increase the depth of material enjoyment. Material enjoyment should be accepted only up to the point of the bare necessities of life and not more or less than that. To accept more material enjoyment means to bind oneself more and more to the miseries of material existence. More wealth, more women, and false aristocracy are some of the demands of the materially disposed man because he has no information of the benefit derived from the Vishnu worship. By Vishnu worship, one can derive benefit in this life as well as in life after death. Forgetting these principles, foolish people who are after more wealth, more wives, and more children worship various demigods. The aim of life is to end the miseries of life and not to increase them. For material enjoyment, there is no need to approach the demigods. The demigods are but servants of the Lord. As such, they are duty bound to supply necessities of life in the form of water, light, air, etc. One should work hard and worship the Supreme Lord by the fruits of one's hard labor for existence. And that should be the motto of life. One should be careful to execute occupational service with faith in God in the proper way, and that will lead on gradually on the progressive march back to Godhead. Lord Sri Krishna, when he was personally present at Prajabhumi, stopped the worship of the demigod Indra and advised the residents of Vraja to worship by their business and to have faith in God. Worshipping the multi demigods for material gain is practically a perversity of religion. This sort of religious activity has been condemned in the very beginning of Bhagavatam as Kaitava Dharma. There is only one religion in the world to be followed by one and all, and that is the Bhagavata Dharma, or the religion which teaches one to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead and one else, and no one else. Hare Krishna. We start with pranam mantras. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadhamayam Tadapi Swapadantikam Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jepataka Swami Nitinamane Nama Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripapadayane Gaurakatha Damadaya Nagara Kramatarane Ma Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachyatya Destarni Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna everyone. So we are today in this sloka we are discussing about so the people who are in mode of passion and ignorance, what they worship, whom they worship, and what is their ultimate destination. Okay, and who are these demigods? We'll see in detail. Okay, why people worship demigods? So those who are mad after material enjoyment approach the different demigods for temporary benefits, which are meant for men with a poor fund of knowledge. See, basically, the common man thinks that worship is same. Whomsoever worship, it is the same benefit. They doesn't know that what is the ultimate benefit of worshipping demigods. And they don't know worshipping the Vishnu is the ultimate, and if you worship the Vishnu, will reach the ultimate destination back to Godhead. So actually, worship means Vishnu worship is the only worship, and other things are not a worship. It's just a business. So you offer something, and then you will ask for some benediction. So who are really wanted to get away from this material miseries and this material world, then you should not worship. But people who don't have this knowledge, and then who are very much attracted towards the material desires, they will worship different demigods. Okay. We should never desire to increase the depth of material enjoyment. Material enjoyment should be accepted only up to the point of the bare necessities of life, and not more or less. So, yeah, Prabhupada says, we should, God has given us quota. Whatever the bare necessities, we will be getting. So, even all the animals, birds, everybody is getting their food. So, we don't need to strive too much to get the bare necessity of life. Okay. But when people who are their intelligence is stolen, they worship the demigods. So even Bhagavad Gita in 7.20, Krishna says, Kamaistaicharya Krutajnaha Prapadyante Nyavya Devataha Tam Tam Niyamamastaya Prakrutya Niyata Swaya. So those whose intelligence has been stolen by material desires, surrendered unto demigods, and followed the particular rules and regulations of worship according to their own natures. So in Vedas, it is mentioned, if you wanted to achieve some particular material benefit, you worship this demigod. And if you wanted to go to that particular destination, that particular loka, you worship this particular demigod, and the process that needs to be followed. There is a certain process. If you follow that, then we will go to that loka, wherever the demigods resides. And if you wanted to go to the Pitrulokas, there is a certain process. If you follow that process, you will reach to the Pitrulokas. Okay. Like, see, if you buy a ticket to India, we'll go to that India only. And if you buy a ticket to some other country, we'll go to that country. So we need to have a qualification to go to any place, right? When we are coming here, we need to have a passport and visa to travel to the US. In the similar way, wherever, whatever the loka we wanted to, we desire to go, there is a certain process that can be followed as described in Bhagavad Gita. Okay. So, okay, as you know, what happens? We can pray for the demigods for material desires, but in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is mentioned in sloka number 1.2.15, Karma Grandhi Nibandhanam. So what happens? It will binding in this material world. Binding knots of reactionary work, whatever the activities we do for our material benefits, material desires, that will entangle in this material world. We will take life after life. So, and yeah, so who are very much interested in wealth, women, false aristocracy, means prestige and power. So some of the demigods of the materially disposed man, because he has no information of the benefit derived from Vishnu worship. So if we worship Vishnu, we'll get the benefits in this life and also life after death also. Whereas if we worship demigods, so we'll get material benefit, and that will be temporary, that will stay here only. So the ultimate aim of life is to end the miseries of life and not to increase them. Okay, and moving on. Who are the demigods? Demigods are not different forms of the Lord. So people think that, some people think that God's expansion, different expansions, but it's not. They are part and parcels of the Lord himself. We have seen Virat Rupa. So all the demigods are within the Supreme Lord. So if anybody wanted to become a demigod, if they do more pious activities, and then there is a certain process to become a demigod. There is a possibility. If they do certain austerities, people can become demigod. So they are empowered personalities. They got all those powers by the Supreme Lord. Okay, because they are servants of the home. They are empowered personalities. In Veda, it is mentioned Nityo Nityonam Chetana Chetanam. Chetananam. God is one, only one, but parts and parcels are many. Okay. And Brahma Samhita, Brahma says, Vishwaraha Paramaha Krishna. Okay. So Krishna is the only supreme personality of Godhead. He is the controller. He is the controller of all the controllers. So what is the ultimate destination of worshipping the demigods? Okay. Yeah, we have seen, right? In 19.25, Bhagavad Gita, Yanti Deva Vrta Deva, Pitrin Yanti Pitrim Vataha, Bhutani Yanti Bhuteja, Madhyajino Mapi Yanti Mam. So those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship the ancestors go to the ancestor. Those who worship the gods and spirits will take birth among such beings. And those who worship me will live with me. Okay. So whatever they desires, so they will get the destination according to that. So some people who are very much fond of cricket, fond of music, so they worship or they spend all their time in spending listening to those music or watching their plays. They will always spend their time. So whatever their mentality, whatever their character is, so the people who are in passion, they worship. We have seen that, right? In the previous classes, they will do their activities, whatever the worships they do, whatever the food they eat, whatever the danas or they do, everything based on their qualities. Okay. And then someone can say that, okay, so I don't ask for any benediction, but I will pray demigods. So if you pray the demigods for the material gains, you will stuck up here. But if you worship them and you don't ask anything, then you will go to their abode. Okay. And if you go to the demigod and ask for liberation, they don't have that ability. So if you ask any person, whatever they are capable of, they can do only that. They cannot do beyond that level. So the liberation or the immortality cannot be given by any of the demigods. So Hiranyakashipu asked for immortality to the Brahma. So Brahma says, I myself not immortal. So I also have a death. But I live for more number of years. Okay, so we can compare like this. If you go to a liquor shop and ask for a milk, it's a foolish thing, right? So going to the demigod and looking for the ultimate benefit or the liberation, we can compare like that. But if you approach Vishnu or Krishna for material benefit, is better than going to the demigods for the material benefits. Why? Because we can see example of Dhruva Maharaj. So Dhruva Maharaj was insulted by his stepmother, and he was a mode of passion. He's a king, right? He's not. He will not accept tolerate the insult. So he went to his mother, and mother advised him to search for the god Vishnu. So he asked where he is. So go to forest. So he is very great determination for the material benefit only. So he wanted to get the kingdom greater than his father. So he is searching for the god, going deep into the forest. He is very much determined. And finally he meets Narada Mahamuni. Narada Mahamuni instructs to chant the Vishnu mantra. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So he chants, but what we can, so ultimately he sees the Vishnu. When by seeing the Vishnu, he's shocked, and he is not able to talk. By Vishnu, by touching his conch shell to the Dhruva Maharaj, he started praying the Lord. And when he was asked for the benediction, he said that he was looking for a broken glass and he got a diamond. So his material desire is fulfilled by seeing the Vishnu. So that is the greatness of worshipping the Vishnu. Okay. So what happens to Vishnu? So that is the ultimate goal of our life. So if we worship the Vishnu, our heart will be purified. So whatever the material desires, the contaminations, everything will be purified, and we will understand our ultimate purpose of life. Say, who we are. We are the part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. That elevation happens. So we will be transferred from ignorance to passion, passion to goodness, goodness to Suddha Sattva. We are relieved from these three material modes. But whereas we worship the demigods, whatever the state we are before worshipping and after worshipping also will be of the same state. So if you see, so there are a lot of people who worship the demigods, they're puffed up. So Hiranyakashipu, he worshipped Brahma and he got the benediction. But he worshipped, he did lot of severe tapasya, but after getting that benediction, he puffed up. So he is not he did not purified, or he is in the same state, right? So that is the state. So ultimate aim should be worshipping the Vishnu. And the process is also simple. You don't need to do severe austerities. And also in another place, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, we should not torture our body for the material benefits. So these austerities just to increase our tapasya, our concentration, but not to get the material benefits. We should not torture our body. Our bhakti or Vishnu worship, Krishna worship is very simple. Just chant Hare Krishna mantra, listen to Krishna Katha, and then associate with the devotees. Then slowly we'll get the taste and understand our ultimate purpose of life. So even Krishna, so generally people worship because it's a family tradition. So yeah, you can follow that process, but we have to understand what we are doing, what is the ultimate benefit of that purpose, but we should not incline. Okay, if it is coming as a family tradition, we need to go with all our relatives and families. We can. So even in we have heard in Krishna's pastimes, Rukmini Mata. So before meeting Krishna, she was waiting at. She worshipped the Durga. So, but she knows she is very much interested in meeting Krishna and marrying Krishna. So, but the purpose is different. So, we need to know the actual purpose. So, in Krishna also, when he was in Vrajadam, he stopped worship of the demigods Indra. So, in Vrindavan, everybody is busy for the worship of the demigod Indra because they are Vaisyas. So Krishna asks why we are doing worshipping the Indra. So he is just a demigod. So but Nanda Maharaj says, no, we are Vaisyas. We need to cultivate the crops and we need rains. We are not doing anything. We have been doing this for so many years. Yes, you're doing, but he is just a empowered servant of the Supreme Lord. Whatever he is doing, he is getting all those powers from the Vishnu only. Then he says one time, but he did not listen. But he again emphasizes that, and then they follows whatever Krishna says. So Krishna says, worship the Govardhan Giri, worship the Brahmanas, worship the cows, because they are giving all those things. Okay, so they achieved, they got all the benefits, and they are happy doing that. They followed the Krishna, so we will also follow the Krishna. This simple process of worshipping the Krishna, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaran. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Please let me know if you have any questions in this sloka or anything related to worshipping the demigods or any questions. If no questions, thanks everyone. Over to you, Prabhuji. Thanks for giving this opportunity. And if I did...
Any other questions, any comments, any reflections?
Prabhuji, thank you for the nice session and explain about the demigods.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So demigods is like Indra and other people are nowadays people are worshipping the cinema heroes and then cricketers and all. They are just like us only. Okay, they have maybe extra quality, so extraordinary skill is there, and once okay, then they identify they're continuing. So, but definitely the cricketers or heroes and all, they are not even related to demigods, but these people are not at all demigods, right? Only the Indra and other people are demigods, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Mukkoti Devatas.
Mukkoti Devatas.
3 crores of Devatas. See, these are all operational managers for different departments. Varuna, Chandra, Indra, Brahma, all these personalities are operational managers for different departments. If you take Varuna, he is the department head of rain. If you take Vayu, he is department head of air. If you take Durga, she is department head of the jail. So like that, there are these are all different personalities who is helping the Supreme Lord to execute this whole creation.
Got it, sir. Yeah, got it, Prabhuji. But Rama and all, they are not demigods. They are
They are
the
not
gods.
demigods.
They they are in they are
They
in
are
a.
there are two expansions, partial expansions,
Hmm.
and Swamsya and Vivinnamsya. Swamsya means they themselves expanded, like all Vishnu Tattvas, Narasimha, Rama,
Correct.
Varaha,
Varaha and all. Yeah.
Krishna. These are all Swamsyas. They are themselves they expanded.
Expanded. Yeah.
Balarama, all Vishnu Tattvas are Swamsyas. All other personalities like us and demigods, everybody is Vivinnamsyas. But different people will have different capabilities. So, but and at the same time, we should not disrespect, or we should not think like that they are ordinary people. They are very highly empowered personalities. Brahma, he got a power of create whole universe.
Yes.
So compared to Brahma, who we are, like we are all just nothing after all.
Nothing.
So
Nothing.
we
Yeah.
should be have that kind of respect, but our ultimate aim is to go back to Godhead.
Good hand has. And if we follow, in the sense, everyone, all of us, and with the whole world people, if they follow with the purity and with the Krishna conscious and praying the Krishna and all, without anger, and everyone become like a demigod. I mean, not a demigod, like with that level of strength to go to the our Lord Krishna. So I mean, demigods has direct access there in that loka. Okay, so and we will also go in the same state if we follow all these purity activities, right?
If you follow all these things and if you live your life, if you left your body with the consciousness of Krishna, you will go to directly Vaikuntha Loka, Krishna Loka, beyond these demigods planets.
Oh, okay, okay. Beyond that, okay.
Mm.
More than that,
In
we have.
Krishna, yes, Krishna told that at the time of death, whatever consciousness you have, Antyakale chamam muktva smaran kalevaram. So at the time of death, uh, यं वापि स्मरन् भावं त्यजत्यन्ते कलेवरं तं तं एवैति कौन्तेय सदा तद्भाव भावितः. So at the time of death, whatever consciousness you left, you will take similar body. So suppose if at the time of death you are thinking about your wife or your bank balance or your job or your power, then you will
Mm,
take that kind of body. At the time of death you are thinking about your demigod or your father or something, you will go to their planet. At the time of death, if you are thinking about Narayana, then you will go to Vaikuntha planets. That's why in our tradition, anybody leaving the body, everybody will go say and they say Narayana, Narayana, Narayana.
yes,
But
yes,
the
Narayan, Narayan. Tulasi
but
water they will give it, and then Narayan,
yeah,
Narayan.
but the living person, will he think about Narayana? No, he will think, take care of Amma, take care of Nana, take care of this, take care of that. He will be in different consciousness.
Mm.
So, but if you practice whole life Krishna consciousness, you know that what is the purpose of life, how to end this life, how to go back to Godhead. You will have all these concepts. Then you will forget everything. Oh, these are all just temporary drama. All is over. Let me focus on the Supreme Lord. Go back to Godhead. You will have that kind of consciousness, and you can, in this very life itself, you can directly go back to Vaikuntha Loka. There is no birth and death. There is no miseries. There is no all full happy bliss. There is no impact of time, or there is no impact of all these miseries that we are suffering in this material world.
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji, correct, Prabhuji. So we need to practice it with the
Yes,
love. Only
yes,
the practice makes.
yes,
Example I can give for practice, right? So I'm very happy
yes,
to say that before a marriage, I used to, I mean, we'll do the puja very during the festivals only.
yeah,
After my marriage, with my help of my wife, she will do a lot of prayer and all puja.
yeah,
And slowly, have done increased it, and daily it's puja is part of my daily activity before we start work that day.
correct.
Yeah. So likewise, will it's practice. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, we need to practice the highest worship.
Highest worship.
There are different types of worship: mode of goodness worship, mode of passion worship, mode of ignorance worship. So,
Mm.
as we mentioned in the earlier class, mode of passion people will worship all these personalities like political leaders, cinema heroes, cricketers, all these persons. And mode of ignorant people, they worship ghost, spirit, all the stuff.
Yeah.
Mode of goodness people, they will worship Upadevatas. Mode of pure goodness people, they will worship Vishnu. Okay, you need to uplift yourself, what position you are, and you need to go to the better position compared to what you are in currently.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Any other questions, comments, reflections? Okay, wonderful. Very nice conversation. If there are no questions, reflections, let's chant. Let's offer our prayers to Lord Narasimha to give ultimate protection for our congregation members and also to the entire world. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Vishanam Badram Muchur Muchur Namamyaham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Vishanam Badram Muchur Muchur Namamyaham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Vishanam Badram Muchur Muchur Namamyaham. Let's offer all our obeisances to all assembled Vaishnavas who gave a wonderful association to discuss about Bhagavatam. Vancha kalpatarobhyascha kripa sindobhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. We wish you a very, very happy Krishna conscious day ahead. Today evening we'll have a Krishna Katamratam class at 8 p.m. I encourage everyone to join. And tomorrow morning we'll have a regular Bhagavatam class. I hope you're all immersing in the Krishna Katha more and more to celebrate Janmashtami. Janmashtami, we are doing a grand festival on Sunday evening 5:30 to 9 p.m. at Franklin Township Community Center. So I already circulated the flyer yesterday. I request everybody to forward this flyer to all your near and dear. Also, participate some seva in Krishnastami. If you participate one small seva in Krishnastami, which is equal as performing so many Aswamedha yajnas, performing so many other austerities. That's why everybody will hanker for seva. Janmashtami, Radhastami, all these auspicious days, even though if you do little, it will multiply by thousands of times. So I encourage everyone, uh, engage yourself some seva. If you already assigned some seva, wonderful. If you're all not yet assigned any seva, please call me or please discuss with me. I will put you one of the team as per your interest. Okay, let's chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra enthusiastically 3 times and wind up the class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. भगवान श्री कृष्ण परमात्मा की जय। अमल पुराण श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। जन्माष्टमी महामहोत्सव की जय। सामवेद भक्तवृंद की गौर हरे हरे बोल। हरे कृष्णा।